Hey there, this is Dave with Packaging Plus with another Mosca demonstration video. What I've got for sale today is a beautiful, nearly perfect ROMP-6 with the 800mm by 400mm arch. That's 31 by 15.5. This machine is set for 5mm. This is what's known as the mail tray, the large mail tray size. It'll do a large mail tray, it'll do a bucket, it'll do a small mail tray, it'll do flats. You can do just about anything with this machine. It only has 193,000 cycles on it. It's a 2015 model, so it's pushing 11 years old. 193,000 miles. That's cycles. It's like finding a mint Impala in somebody's garage with 10,000 miles on it. Anyways, usually these machines will go tens of millions of cycles if properly maintained. So this one is a peach. All I had to do is clean the daylights out of it because it had been in a government work center that didn't use them. They had 2 tray masters, 3 P6s and 2 P4s, and they were all nearly perfect. So I love that when that happens because I don't have to paint. I don't have to paint the machines. So this one I can't tell you how nice it is. Well, if you look at my eBay listing. If it's still for sale, the last 2 that I had of these, I got 3 of them sold within a week, so I don't know how long this will take. But I'll have pictures in there so you can see up close what everything looks like inside. It's very nice. So the machine, that's standard tension. And then Mosca has the soft touch button. Soft touch allows you to turn off the tension motor. And when you do the soft touch, you could just see there's just a slight indentation on this chipboard box. This is a gimpy box. And it just goes in just enough so that it doesn't slide off. So if you're doing flats, magazines, glossy flats, anything, this will stay on it. You can do like a little stack of number 10 envelopes. When you do something like that, there's 2 on each way. When you do that, you just put your fingers on the edge of it. See, and that'll strap that. Anything like an Akabono or anything that's not quite as nice will bunch up your product, which is not good. So this machine is currently running Mosca 5040W, which is 5mm white. My preferred for mailing houses is 5040C, which is clear embossed. They also have a 5020 that is the smooth, and that'll work with that just fine. So one thing I like to show people, which is kind of a nice Mosca feature, is what happens when it runs out of strap. On the older machines, it's kind of important to show this because they don't always auto feed, and I make sure they do before I sell them. Well, let's say you run out of strap. I just cut it. So that's the machine reaching the end of the strap. The sensor gets tripped when it goes by, the little flag drops down. And the machine now knows that it's out of strap. It won't auto feed unless it knows it's out of strap. If you ever get a new Mosca or get a used Mosca in and you can't figure out how to make it auto feed and you're fishing it up inside, just with no strap in it, just hit the pedal and then the machine knows that it's out of strap. So here we've got it all set to go. I would go to my shelf, get a new real genuine Mosca strap because that always works the best. Put the strap on the machine, follow the arrows, of course. I missed a spot of dust. I like a nice big loop when I do my auto feed. That allows the machine to get the strap down into the accumulator and up to the head. If you just do a little piece with no loop, then the machine is pulling against the reel. So a nice loop is good. This has a safety switch on it, so you got to make sure. I've done service calls where all I do is just walk in and go fixed. So go down the strap tube. We call it the tunnel or the throat. And there's a little lever, and all you do is just push down on the lever. And you got to get it in there a ways to make sure you make it to the feed motor. If you just go in just a little bit and hit the button, there's a feed motor and a pressure wheel, and when you push the lever, it separates them. The strap gets in between. If you don't go far enough, the wheels are here and they don't grab a hold of it. And that whippy snapping sound is the strap going around the arch and hitting the The price that I've got on eBay includes palletizing. I make a custom pallet 2 inches larger than the machine, put some cardboard around it, ship it anywhere in the lower 48. That's at the purchaser's expense, or it can be picked up at my warehouse. I have a high-low. Thank you for viewing.